And I know what I was good at: books, music, and movies. That was true. And teens, preteen, 20, 30s, 40s to the present. Books. There's a school downtown in Jackson. Got some things going on there. And music. It's always been the truth. All right, got a Let's see here. Vocal dictation is probably the only reason I can get around the vocal cords of Sjogren's. The problem with Sjogren's. They won't last forever. There's no way. But you can hear it. People can hear this. I went to every ENT possible. There's no surgical procedure because that's not what it was. Yeah. You gotta live it, dudes. It's very vexing. And now we have to say goodbye to another. You know what I read it? When I read it, I put my head down and said, not again. That's the go-to of terror. And walk away. As they're exactly going to do in their life every single day. Nothing shocks me. Nothing. This is something he must do with his family because of his voice. And I encourage wonderful things for this gentleman. He's a phenomenal guitarist, a glorified man of God. He speaks exactly the way the cross should be spoken. It's not about views. It's not about making a crowd pleaser. You're doing this for the Lord. Wonderful sanctification he always gives us. And sadly, in my life, not again. They were walking away. Guard was up. Knew it every day. That's the way you have to see a person's life when you don't live it. And I express mine. I'm not afraid to. No secrets. I had so many secrets for years. It's stupid. It's almost under the radar. I'm done. And I'm not saying anything by this gentleman of the choir. I'm going to miss him. Good time. Goodness. And then when I grow an attachment to someone, it'll happen every single time. That's why I'm avant-garde and don't want to do it. I don't mean to hurt people in that realm where they think I do not care about them. It is a guard. It is a learned behavior. It is a survival skill so you don't get hurt anymore. I mean, and people do this every single day. They'll trust in something. They'll have something going on because nothing stays the same. The only thing that stays the same is change. Fully aware of this. It's just a matter of when. And sometimes I'll let my guard down. I'll go in people's lives. They'll come into mine without that guard. And then my belief system comes in. Walk away. You're leaving me or I'm leaving you. That's why I cannot make tight connections. It's not because I don't want to. I know the end game. Other people might see that from different lens. I can't see it any other way. There is no other way to see it. Because it's never failed me as a survival skill, and it will always be true for me. And it is. And if not, I'm waiting for it to occur. No one can hurt me again. It's impossible. Moving through that life, personality, sight, environments, places you go, places you move, you're going to learn to survive. I don't care if you had a billion. I don't care if you were Donald Trump. If I was your president, no, let me scratch that. I don't want to be Biden. Thank you very much. If I was running some super duper, I don't even know. Those skills were still there. They are there to protect my life. They've never failed me. Never. And you'll instantly somewhere hurt someone and they don't understand why. You're screaming. You're a banshee. You're some sort of, I don't even know what the term is. But that is how it was, is, and will always be. And I've tried. I've even tried to do it again. It doesn't work for whom my chemical makeup is. I can't do it. It's not to hurt. I will hurt. That's evident. I'll do quackadoodle, crazy psychotic things. But I'm still in survival mode. If not, you're always thinking of opting out. There's no way. It's incredible. That doesn't mean you're stupid. You do stupid, sinful things. You don't mean to. It's never failed me. It sounds negative. It's realism to me. It is who I am. But I can go out like I did today and have a blast with everyone that I spoke to and spoke with me. Because I know we will both walk away. You're not in a situation where you're trying to marry or you're trying to hang out. It's just something we didn't get to do. Dating, forget it. It's not that I don't want to make connection or friendship. I have friends. It's just I know I got to hold the tightrope. Either I got to step back, let it go so I don't get hurt. Or they leave or I leave. It's very difficult to understand. We didn't have one-on-one class to learn how to love, right? You know, that happens too, right? You don't have as a daughter, a father figure. It's not just showered. I don't even know how to describe that part. Independent fundamental values will screw you out anyway. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You can't be moving around every single freaking time you turn around and expect to say, oh yes, this is stability. Stability scares the tar out of me. I don't fear easy. I've been here this long. It can't last. I know I'll lose something again. It's just a matter of time. That's the way my mind works. It stays in mode. And people call that paranoia. I don't give a damn. That is what borderline is. You got some psychics there. You're going to be strange. I didn't wake up and say one day, yeah, I'm going to burn everybody down like a rooftop on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to get on their zap phone. In fact, I'm going to tear you apart. I didn't wake up and do that. It's part of your chemical makeup. Like I'm a chatterbox, where some people are very quiet. Many people in the choir understand that here comes Tammy. Like the family in my Bible class consistently sends me messages of how much they miss me in Bible class. Because the room is really quiet. I'm the one that comes up and wakes it up. That's true. It is true. Like light up the room. There's no pride in this. There's no boast in this. It's factual. Because I'm not afraid to speak or talk or ask someone how they're doing. I'm not looking for people coming up and asking me how I'm doing. I walk up to them. Not nosing in their business. I'm seeing how they're doing. That is me. And if you start seeing, getting close, like I got really in my heart, in my brain, I considered Susan my friend, and all of a sudden she was just gone with no communication. Why? You proved it. You just proved it. Judgment. You do this. You do that. It's okay. If you need to be the right all the time and perfect, I've done that. Nobody's going to tell me who I am. They're just not. And this is how my brain learned to forget. When I've had enough, they're gone. If they don't think they've done anything wrong, I don't need to tell them. I feel wrong, I'm gone. If they feel wrong, go. That's so realistic. I don't even know how to put it out there anymore. I will not miss people who have betrayed me, left me, walked away, or judged me. Goodbye. You matter zero. when more than likely you did matter to me. You just missed it. And then somebody tries to tell you who you are on the internet. I don't have to be in my teens again. I'm not at a Christian school anymore. I'm not at Central Baptist Church anymore. I'm not in college anymore. I'm not living at home with mom and dad anymore. No, I'm not. No one can hurt me again, and I can forget people instantly when I make my mind up. Out. And that is just the way it is. It's blunt, it's real, it's raw. People don't understand it. I'm not trying to go and explain it no more. No, I'm not. And that is why I went after certain people that hurt me so bad. Because I had to dehumanize them to act that way in the first place. I had to. But once they hurt me or come in my life, yeah, I've already seen you, I've already lived you. You want to roll? And hurting them become more prevalent in the actions because they don't know how to forgive. They don't understand the full-fledged reasoning of forgiveness of the cross. They want mankind, man-pleasing. They can have it. I don't need those kind of people. It's a waste of my life. And I don't have long to live. You don't either. I guarantee you this is factual. Quit wasting your time on people that are not your friends, not your family, and matter to me. And if I hurt them, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry to you. You're not going to break me. You're not going to tell me who I am. You're just talking to your dot. Go on. Good luck chatting amongst yourself too. That is my survival skill. It's much even thicker than that. Everybody has an opinion. Trying to hurt me is like trying to play football in a stadium with no turf. That's a joke. They think they do. So I'll let them flatter themselves. I'll let them live in their hype and video and prove everything is never going to be in a studio. They're not on a riser. They're not on a platform. They're not a creator. They're making things occur in life. The 3 things on YouTube is a total mockery of what I believe here. No one is a creator except my God, my Most High. YouTube to me mocks this. If you found a way to create, please vlog it today. Yeah, people video and do these strange oddity things and they think they're in a studio because YouTube tells them that. So it's studio, and their mind is vexed and morphed, and they believe they're in a studio. Because it's a terminology of a website that's free. Yeah, the oddities of non-realistic ones that can learn from realism. They don't have to like it. Walk away. Don't think about you when you're gone any time today. There's several people I've forgotten. I'll have to dig in the brain to resurrect them just to be a thought on the internet. Everybody has an opinion. I don't think this world has any right to try to take our thoughts away. Everybody's given an opinion. If it's illegal, we'll have to suck it up. The rest is opinionated, morals, ethics, your law restraint, your God, your parenting, where you live, how you was raised. It's the only way you're acting the way you're acting. Most people need attention. They didn't get it right. And when I give them attention, they love it. Those kind of people that I've been dealing with are so boring. I don't need them. They need me. They still need me. I know they do. They're vindictive. Vindictive people. Hey, man, what you doing? When I drank in May, when our officers come out here and everything settled down, I just went there and I thought I was on the 5th floor of the psych unit. It was the 6th. I should have been on the 5th. Like I was when I went to get off the fentanyl patch. They're like hospital beds. That would have been normal. And I went, put myself in. Insurance ran as far as it could run until they discharged me. We're talking, seriously, people that I'm out in these classes, in these jobs, it was rough. I don't ever suggest Merit Health Psych Center, 6th floor. Most people couldn't handle it. No, not that kind. That's like unit where you're like, oh my dear discernment call, a dead, burn, ridiculous American Horror Story. And I'm telling you the truth. I had this truth that needed to come out. And the next day I was going to get out. And they seen it. They gave me salt, hot water. They brought me in to the nurse's station, which is a no-no. They said, what are you doing here? I can tell it now because I lived it. What are you doing here? I said, I don't understand. I was drunk. I said, no, you're not. They were very vexed in speech, remaining in silence to ask the way they asked it. They said, you're not crazy. What are you doing here? Because we got escapees, people truly just hearing voices talking to themselves, violence. So what did I do like I always do? It was an instant way to learn once again. And by a couple of days, I'm at the table playing Uno, we're watching TV, getting along with everybody, and no fighting. None. It was violent. In May 2023. And then I videoed that I went in. You're not telling me that. I checked myself in St. Dominic's Hospital before. I'm not ashamed of that. I checked myself into the facility in Summit where the scanner went down, Gilmore. Twice. When I worked for the hospital. At the theater today. When I come out, I said, these vans are Class D license, right? That carry people to the, you know what I'm saying? I said, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's weird. There were 2 vans from Boswell, my job, in Sanatorium, Mississippi. I said, man, this past stuff is ridiculous. I was going to my car and said, no, that ain't no dang sense in that. Right out loud. That ain't no dang sense in that. It's not Mendenhall. It's not McGee. It's Sanatorium, Mississippi. Boswell. There's that fun fact. And you had to have a psych degree. Oops. I am somebody else here in music. I really am. If you knew me in person, you would never say that's the same YouTuber. That's who I am. I am not messing with a bunch of people that matter zero to me anymore. Bother my family, bother my diabetes. I'm telling you, there's 2 in my head right now that I had to think about. I can forget. And I think that's promising. And then get off the internet for a while. You don't have to turn the live stream on because you're not in the studio. The platform. No. You can't create anything under Christ. You're not a creator. In my opinion, these 3 individual things of YouTube is lying to you. You may disagree. If you think you're a creator, I haven't had anybody show me the chapter and verse, that humanity, that man can create. When you have an empty canvas, upstairs was the art room. I took art appreciation up there. And they had empty canvases making art. Many people in the imaginative creative side of the mind will say, I am creating a Picasso, I'm copycatting Monet. But they are creating. Is that what they say? I don't agree. I probably used to. And musicians will say, I created a composition. I don't agree with this. I make music. I love music. I love people that treasure odd personalities. You can learn from it. I don't want to be a bell curve goer. I never was. When I did, it ruined my life. Perfection, money, possessions, glamour, glitz, popularity ruined my existence. I tried to do that. And now, if somebody tries to do it, I don't know you. I want nothing to do with you. I can't learn anything from you. Nobody's going to hurt me again. Nobody can tell me who to be. You can talk all you want to. This society today can do whatever they want. I've already lived a silly internet life. I guarantee you I have. More than once. And when I see it, it was so easy. It was just like playing Ice Castles over and over. One of the stronghold of Mendelssohn in music. Oh, we have some Mendelssohn? Okay. That's YouTube to me. The way people behave. I already live like that. They're past. I'm sorry they're unwilling to express that to you, except behind their telephones, which I worked since I was 8. I'm sorry that they choose to do this to you and you're traded out, that they have no expression, to be individual, to not worry about everything they've attacked on this family. There's beautiful people out there. You must re-regulate and not go back to the way you were controlled. That doesn't mean I don't love. It's the opposite of the people that I've been wasting time on. Lots of it. They won't get that time anymore. How soon they'll see this. And when I click the camera on and do what I want to do, the them, they are flattering themselves like I used to as a teenager. They have to believe people in their own hype. None of them has expressed their transcript to you. None of them have told you what they've done openly. That is their problem when they're cutting someone else down. That is their psych issue there. Because I didn't stop here. Okay? After graduating at night shift, I was organizing my home that I bought February 3rd, 1995, on the night shift of Whitfield State Hospital. I wasn't married then. I graduated. Got my job in August 94. I took the night shift because I knew this is all I got to do is just do some of this, get on the state registry, move on up, get insurance, and move along. And I did it. Did it all. It's just a supervisor before 6 months. I'm the one that messed me up. You need to take a long look at people that have strange oddities, strangeness. That's why this guy, this actor, I'm taking keen interest in. He's an enigma to me. I want the puzzle solved. I'll never not have admiration of people that riddle me. Riddle me yet. What is the cryptoquip ending? What is that I need to learn? I don't need people that are so boring, so stale, so gossiping, so much like I behave with them. That's not who I am. I'm an intelligent woman. And I went more school. I got medical billing and coding. I went further for music. Yes, I did. And so people are always in wonder. They're wondering what you're doing because they don't have this. If they did, they'd be all too proud to show it. Some do, most don't. I think the little girl in school, I didn't out her school. I don't know what her school is. People are such just evil beings. I would have told her that. I don't know if she goes to school. I don't. Stupid. Twice for toss, you better believe I'm worried about children. You better believe I'm worried about schools. You better believe the personal abuse is in my life. I don't care who gives a flip about it. I lived it. Let me see if I ever done anything like that. I'm just thinking here outside the box. I'm spitballing with children. Second, let me dig here. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Man, when I blew it up, I blew it up. But most of Auburn Branch University came with me. I could have graduated before 94. I wanted to continue to learn. All I did was learn. I learned from people on here on the side that don't know Christ exactly who not to be. I see how they are. They're not here. I'll say that for the last challenge. I promise you, their names will not roll off my tongue. Espanol. They can do what they want to do. You're not supposed to hang around anybody that you don't like. Those are my words. Don't like it, don't listen, don't look, don't read. And I have not. I don't care what the heck they've done today. If they've done it against me, they're thinking of me. I'm not thinking of them. They'll see. They'll be bored. Have nothing to do. They'll have to make it up. Bring up the past. Okay? They're boring. I've never seen some. Those individual people are boring. They're boring. They all lie. You need to take accountability for your sins because they're yours. If you believe in Christ, you're going to stand before Him, not YouTube. You must stand before Christ for what you did on YouTube. I agree with that. I'm a realist. I'm not a narcissist. If I don't know something, I'm going to say, what a dummy I am. A narcissist will not take accountability. Their entitlement of self is too much. They're too full of themselves. I'm not. Look how I'm dressed. A narcissist is something that does hurt and harm, but it's a trait. It's not your only DSM. It's the personality clusters these people can't learn. Passive aggressive, they don't learn. There's so much in psychology in my mind. They're not worth the effort. Let them Google it. I already know it. That's not narcissism. It's right here. And other things occurred. Keezy married Logan, and I touched base with him later on in life. She was such a good friend, such a good girl. Her skin was so beautiful, her hair, and she was from Russia. I made great connections at MC that follow me today. No one will ever know those friends. I know how this internet evil world works. I'm in the evil world. We're all evil incarnate. I'm a sinner unto death. They're never, ever going to know my true friends. They can do whatever they want to do. They can contact colleges, contact schools, contact corporations, contact family. No one can ever hurt me again. No one. Because I have it all tucked away here. When I do wrong, I say it. Narcissists will never own it. They're too entitled in their grandiosity. Like Granley, I've been on studios. I've been in studios. I've recorded in studios. And they can't stand it. I've been on platforms. And more. High school. Pianist at Acadiana Christian School. The vocalist there. Me and Brother Woolley. The one thing my brother and sister would know, because Mom and Daddy's passed, is my music. To this day, they probably thought my major, which it was. Here, the degree here, is psych. Yes. They would probably think it's music. I just kept going out. Here at MC. That's all I heard was music. All the time. This would say Bachelor's of Arts. If it was music. This is a psych degree. Here. You don't have a B. I'm not going to say I have a BS. What in? Music? They look at you like you're a fruit card. That's a BA. That's a liberal arts. That's arts. A BA is arts. Weirdos. So you know what you learn. You know where you've been. And hopefully you can figure out who you are. Don't let nobody hurt you. You have the ability. In psych, it tells you. You cannot let anybody affect you or hurt you unless you allow it. It's impossible. Too much allowance is going around. with people letting in your life or out of your life, allowing them to hurt you. No one will hurt me again. I don't care if the world blows me up right now. It's not going to hurt me. I'm out of here. Nothing what somebody thinks of me will ever bother me again. It never has. That's why it seems like I'm a rabid dog, and I am. No one can break me. I have to. Nobody can make you feel any way you don't allow. You can't let you make yourself feel any way you don't allow. Quit allowing yourself to have pain. Quit giving people an allowance in your life. If you don't want them there, take the advice I give. Don't like it. Despise it. Don't listen. Despicable me. Don't read it. Get away from it. And let them just sit there, bored and miserable, adoring you. They don't hate you. Nobody can absolutely hate you if they're around you. They need you. If you don't need them, go. I've learned that the hard way. I'm just not going to miss it any time of the day. I prove this. I hang around people that I matter to, and they matter to me. And they are few. That's all you need. I've never met anybody on social media. I love many of them. I want good things for them. I won't hurt them. I won't betray them. If I have, man, I've worked hard for their forgiveness. These people I'm addressing, I'm not seeking their approval. I'm not seeking their forgiveness. They don't know what it means. They don't even forgive each other. They don't know this. As I end my blog, thank you for viewing. I've challenged each and every one of the girls, even the man, that you can click your phone. They're never going to take this. You'll see how sorry they are. I'll have to keep throwing at me being drunk or something stupid. Yes, I'll apologize to my phone when I use the wrong notations on the keyboard. Okay. Yet anyway, when you decide to make up your mind that you've hurt enough and you don't have to hurt anymore, when you've hurt people enough, you don't need to do it anymore. But you have to figure that out yourself. You got to take that inner responsibility. That's not narcissism. You have to take accountability and take that error of your ways as man and ask your Lord and Savior to forgive you for what you did against them. I've already done it with them. I'm never doing it again. It's impossible for those weirdos to know true forgiveness. They don't know it. Okay, they only forgive a cultic-like scenario that will end in its own washout. Okay? And so what you do is you put it out there again. You can go multiple blogs, lockdown, non-lockdown. The names that I've used, at least predominantly in the last year and a half, they know who they are if they watch me. You're never going to be a part of my life again. I'm never going to allow you back in my life. I don't care where you come from, what your home is, what your status quo is, your political party and or your religion. You will never be a part of my life again. You do not matter to me. Good luck. In the misery path you have chosen. Take care of your issues. I hope your medical's okay. Now, I have no, that's from the kitchen. It fell on the floor. Don't wish harm and death on them, no matter what you've done. You've got to say what you've done. You can worry about what they've done to you later, because they're going to do it to somebody else anyway. That's a travesty of people like that. They're not you. I can't take this challenge. I never will and never have. Right? Each person that I have went after in truth, as it is written, in realism. Even with my stupid errors, my wrongdoings. A narcissist really don't ask for your forgiveness, Jack. I know what I've done. I don't need to code to me. It's stupid. You gotta live with your own stupidity. On the switching accounts thing, I'm trying to unhide. I did unhide this channel. It's unhidden. But the way it appears is like there's no subscribers on it, which was weird. There was. This channel. That one. And you view the channel. I don't know how it works. It's where the flying pianos were. Okay, I'm going to unhide, since I've been threatened by so many people to take their channels down by their own immaturity. Stupid. Dumb. Let them just stay dumb. Your intellect is probably superior than theirs, because what kind of women hang around a bunch of women and worry about their lives? When you know they come into yours, give up the ghost. Admonish. Book of Titus. You're instructed to sharply rebuke and move right to where you've been teaching over and over. These people are lost. They are not my friends. Hell, they're not even friends with each other. They're vindictive, they're vicious, and that is the real them. They're not making me like him. That's impossible. Okay, let them do what they want to do. Let them flatter themselves and type all the time and do their garbage. And one day, they'll see, it didn't matter Jack Squat's tank win. It never has, and it never will. I owe them nothing. I owe them this. And I gave it. They don't want it, not my problem anymore. For example, on this channel, there's no subs, right? There is, but let's just say for the sake of argument, I wasn't live right now. Each one of these ladies, and only I believe I've attacked Stevens, and he's attacked me. He's the one that doxed my Baptist church. Do I care? Absolutely no. No. In the days of the pandemic, people was doxing PF and going to managers. I went to them first. Okay? If I want something done, I'm going to do it like they claim as well. You know what I get to do? Forget them. Lose them. Let the anchor flow and sail away as they mean nothing to me. Just like that. You have to make up your mind, just like I did here. I'm growing up. Once my mind's made up, I will never remember you. I don't care what you're doing. You ain't getting nobody watching your trash. Bye. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm sitting here talking about transcript and future events and us losing our director. And I videoed everything. They're liars. You must be their liar. That's all they do. Is they're so lazy. They're so beneath my intellect. It's true. With my sins, I don't need women to tell me who I am. I've already lived this stuff. They are childish people. May they have happy families and try to pretend that they are happy and post up with pictures of beauty and then turn around and talk about people or ask God to help them. Never find me asking God for prayer on my YouTube channels. No. Nope. Word of death, Romans 1. That's between me and him. I don't need masses to do that. I'll go to individual people I believe are my brother and sister, and if they accept it, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. I'm a realist. Realist. Huh. As I am a vlog. Go on. All right. Okay. And then, just for example, like I'm saying here, if these individual females, I don't think any other men I burn like that. I don't go to Terry. I don't know what Terry's doing. I don't know what any of those people are doing. I don't know what Susie Q's doing. All I heard was that she possibly had MS. May God have mercy on her life. It's not going to be easy. It's so freaking funny, like redneck in that dead room Walmart. Okay, but anyway, each one built on me or them or a friend or whoever subscribers matter to them. Each female and male has the ability to do this activity. They can click, I can't do it because I'm on, to click that live stream down there. Let it bubble pop up. No, it's not me for kids. Yes, restrict my video. You can put their money train out, wish list, badges, whatever they feel necessary. That I don't have to do. I don't have to do that frivolous stuff. I don't need to do that childhood stuff. Okay? I don't need to work for food. You donate or you don't. It's as simple as that. You know, like the content or you don't. They're just gifts. You should never sugarcoat somebody with money like these people did me and walk away and pretend that mattered to me. That's the only reason I ever really brought him and Jenny in. They really thought that paying me and not paying me equal friendship. The majority of these people did. Not all that I called out. They think that donations is how love is. Okay, I already expressed the type of feelings I had growing up and how I was trained. We had wonderful parties. We were the family of five. Everything turned around, streamers, balloons. They didn't do that. Me and William talked about how he was raised too, and why nothing's abnormal when he plays music. There, I'm here. I'm at the film. I'm at a library. I'm in a bookstore. This is not him. You go to games for him, and you understand your own covenant. You don't have to have people tell you your covenant. Even the negative you've shown on the internet, right? You put too much information out there. You can make a positive into a double negative in the level of statistics outside of trigonometry, algebra 2, and geometry. Somewhere you're in outer space. I kind of like Jupiter myself. But I'm going to put up the Piano Guys album of, is it Chill? It's gorgeous. Piano Guys. Oh, I'd love to meet them. Oh, my goodness. So I stay in awe of what's called learning. Mankind will never shock me with its behavior. I've already discerned it from childhood, youth, religion, pre-adolescent, adolescent, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s to the present. And I realize the only sinner I am against anybody is my Father, my Savior. Man can do what they want to. I'm not apologizing to those lost people no more. Let them stay lost and let them continue to adore me. They're boring. They fall in every category in psych in here, in every job I've ever had. Yes. So it was easy now. Pay attention, easy peasy. Easy to relate to negative. Much easier than positive. That is Dr. Strange. Yet it's true. It was easy to sadly fall to negative. Sure, no one. This book is the only book that deeply matters to me. And it's just torn apart. The other one's torn apart. The church purchased the ESV and their study group for me. They keep typing to me from Bible class. And I'll briefly read, I think, one last line. And they tell me anyway when I'm there. The last written thing, this is probably a month ago. It's good that someone misses you when you're gone. As I expressed to a brother and sister here about Bible class via the car and things we have to do. I used to attend Bible class religiously. If some things are going on you can't do right. And they're right here. They're always right here. Right there. When I got to Cinemark today, it was not many people today, and I'm going to the popcorn stand. And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that. They said, nope, you're our favorite. You got to find them. But anyway, like I said, if you have ever these people, may their lives stay fulfilled. May they find passion and desires that makes them happy. That is true. I'm never going to let these people back in my life again. They're gone. Okay? They're gone. Period. The names that I've been lurking and picking at, and they pick at me, they matter nothing. I hope they're happy. Their families, their kids, their grandbabies, their pets, their lifestyle, their money, their jobs, whatever makes them feel better than us. I hope they stay that way in their unbelievable psychological disorders. And when they start to play a musical instrument for you, may you enjoy it. When they sing for you, may you enjoy it. When they begin to tell you the truth live, may you enjoy it. They never will. They do not have that personality. I do. I have a wonderful tactic with people. It's not phony. I love people. If somebody's down in the dumps, like they were today, trying to get the stuff from Kroger when I picked up his meds, this person looks so down, like it was into nature. Are you okay? I'll end it on that note. And remember, nobody can make you feel any way you don't know. There's some medical conditions that we can't control, folks. But this is exempt. But this ideology in psychology is realism. Nobody can make you feel any way you don't allow them to make you feel. There is no theory. There is no hypothesis. There's no reason to guess. That is a fact. When you open up the shield of the shaman or the energy vampire, you're doing it to yourself. I cannot make myself feel every single breath any way I do not allow myself to feel. That's realism. There's no pendulum swinging. It's a fact. The only pendulum in the center of that quantum physics realm is the condition out of your control. And that could be a lot of different reasons. And don't forget, all I was attending to is that the individuals that have gone back and forth, and I generally looked at it today again, and every year to the present, there is no array around the facts as they're attaining blogs and putting them in logistic data. Anyone in a negative realm that I've been going after to suffice my humanity, my mind, my personality, my faith. I did not come to them first. Got it now. They're doing well. Now they're retrieving lost videos for me. I don't know how to do it. They did. But it was true. And that gives me some satisfaction that all I did was respond my way because no one will ever hurt me again. It will take probably less than a month. Probably February, spring. I won't remember these people. They will mean nothing to me. You just got to re-regulate your faith, which is what they cannot do. And I'll end it there. And have a good week. I got to rest my voice and stuff and think about things for all that I do. I'll find out tomorrow, but this is stupid. It hurts. He's a great director. He's wonderful. You can't leave there after choir rehearsal not feeling some edification, sanctification from Christ. Really, your whole spirit soars. Not necessarily just for the brethren, for him. When you get like I was these last, that's not him. That's not him. That's flesh. That's stupid. People I'm never going to meet and they're not my friends. It is my fault for allowing them to come in it. It's my fault for going back. I don't need them. Never. I allowed it for too long. doing the blogging thing and going back and forth in 17 and 18 and 19 and 20. That would make a little bit of a sound at that particular moment. Even 2021. Then after that, you're like 2021 to 2023. Dumb Tammy. Take accountability, girl. And move along. Learn. A personality. You gotta know it. Fluent Tammy. You better believe I can forget people. Especially people that'll never be my friend. I don't want to know them. I want nothing to do with their lives. I spoke about it, but it's getting great. Man, polish your own silver, I'd rather go to an old place like the Ag Museum in Mississippi. I'm going this spring. The Ag Museum is fun. I like museums. I like planetariums. I like to go to musicals. I like to go to these operatic things. I like to be an outstanding citizen in my own mind. I love film. I love the theater. I don't care if I've seen Avatar 562 times and 62 cents. I'm going to be me until I'm dead. I was controlled for far too long. These people think they have control over you. They don't control nothing. You allow it. They are not my friends. They're not my family. They don't pay my bills. Their belief systems are nothing I agree with. Nothing. And I learned. And that makes me more intelligent than I'll ever dream. I'm thankful it happened. It happened for a reason. You leave it there. And you leave them alone and let them adore you. They do anyway. Name anything they can do about. That matters. Because they can't do this. The question on the platter is each individual female, I believe they all know their names, or anybody else that's watching me. The male, they can click their live stream. No, it's not made for kids. Yes, or should not video. They can raise it, title it. They got cameras to look in the dot to, speak. I don't care about your background. Show your identity. Show who you are. Show your individuality by yourself. Unlist the vlog. They have no more excuses. They're admonished by me. They're admonished by my faith. Book of Titus. I went past 3. 3 is all required by Paul and Titus. Admonish. What you do is you meet on YouTube, you go here, and you take it and you teach it. If that doesn't work, you bring in a second witness, him, maybe make fun of this man, I don't care. Their husbands are ridiculous. Even if they do have a husband. You make fun of him. Okay? That's the second. I really haven't had a witness of 3 except around the brethren of the people that are my friends. We come together on Rumble. We come together on my first YouTube channel. But they can't see the third. So you pray upon it and you let it go. Let them click that live stream. Show this cinematography world that they so desire with their money. I ain't have a PayPal, that's it. Like we all used to. How simplistic YouTube used to be. To go back and forth. It's gone. It is ridiculous now. People are mentally and medically wore out by doing this. They're not getting any of my medical or mental time. They're not getting my education anymore. They can learn it for themselves. They are wicked, they're dark, they're of this world, they're filled with money and gossip and lies and deception and everything else they call it us. I don't need that. They don't need it. They desire it. But they'll desire it off somebody they think they can play. No, you can't play a player. Sorry. They're just lying. They like your content, or they wouldn't be around you. I don't care if they're laughing at it. They adore your superiority intellect, your contention with that man, that son, that dog, and this trailer. They need something they will never receive. Him. But what they can do is the biblical challenge. They have no vlogs for me to discern. A biblical debate can only happen, let's just say, off the top of my head, Plain Jane or Lavender, who puts scriptures up. I think Plain Jane does. I don't know. I get them all mixed up. If you pick them, where is their content of their translation? Where is their descriptive, definitive faith? Where is their stronghold? Where is their faith? Where is their non-move away from it? Because it doesn't change. We do. Your religion just doesn't fly around. If you have a religion, you're serving a deity. They never even told you who they just say God. There's been plenty of gods. Satan's a god. Satan's an angel. They don't do that. A dead president on your money says, "In God we trust." They can't do it. I pity them for that. I have no anger toward them no more. They're not getting that out of my body, destroying it more. Let go of the anger. It kills you. Slander, vindictive, malice, everything I've read, everything taught. I don't want to be that anymore. And when I am, it won't be over frivolous women I'll never meet and never care about. No, they can't do it. The names I've stated. Click their live, title it, fix the descriptions of the children, drop their money links, whatever they want to do. Then come down to the choice of public, unlisted, and private. Either live stream it publicly, like I do. You'll never see these women do it. Or the men. Nope. Number 2, unlist the video. Stand firm. Be not ashamed. Take your faith, whatever it might be. Matters not to me if it's Hinduism, Sanskrit, Antioch, Syrian, Nestles Text, Geneva, Schofield, Cambridge, KJV, NIV, ESV, or whatever you need, 333. And focus on that camera. Who cares about your hair? Who cares about your surroundings? They're serving him. The message is him. You are the messenger of the teacher of the faith you choose. I don't care if it's the occult. I don't care what it is. If it's Wicca, pagan, Satanism, Mephistophelian, Luciferianism, pantheism. I don't care what it is. Each of them have the ability, realistically, to have chopped this girl stuff down, this word of God down. Where is theirs? They'll never do it. It's a challenge that's never going to be on their diploma and transcript because it ain't there. And they have no way to do it. That is not narcissism. That is superior warrior for Christ. If it's not Jesus Christ, it don't matter what their religion is. I care not if they are a Freemason, Lutheran, Methodist, no denomination, atheist. I've done this with Jonathan Tuttle when Google Hangouts was here. Do you know Jonathan Tuttle finally got it? He was so argumentative about being atheist and stuff, and look how his life is doing right now. Okay. But we had biblical debate on Google Hangouts. I believe it was on this Chromebook. He failed. Once he understood what faith was, that it's a substance, a science. And I said, okay, John, yeah. I said, what's in your bedroom right now? My bed and stuff like that. I said, how do you know that? Are you in there? No, but I know it's in there. I said, do you? How? How do you know? I said, where's the car? It's outside the driveway. I said, how do you know? What word am I looking for, Jonathan? I said, faith. Well, this God stuff, he just went on and on and on. I said, John, yeah. He's all spinning around in his chair. I said, God does not exist in time, space, continuum. Jaw drop. He lost the debate. Because he had information about his faith out there. Me and him used to go back and forth about it. We finally Google, hey, these people don't have nothing to discern. You can put up an evangelist, a YouTube channel you like. That's not you giving a free message to go into the world, wide web, anywhere you need to. Take it where you need to go, where he leads you. If it's not where he leads you, you'll know it's of self. This needed to occur. I needed to be hated by people, mocked and scoffed, just to rise and sanctify him. They have no sanctification. They have no edification, no magnification for the God they claim they need help from. Huh? And you ask them, who's the God you serve? I've heard a couple of them say, I have. I'm like, which God do you serve? The one that everybody else does, I guess. That's been said. Why? So yeah, again, as I end my vlog, and thank you again for watching. You have a take care of yourself and the weather, and these individuals too, because I have an interesting personality that has charisma. They call it narcissism. It's charisma, but they don't have. They're boring. They're miserable. They're sad. They're lonely. Because these attributes are normal by human. When you start seeing them do something different, you'll see. When they change and decide to do something else on a YouTube non-platform, never creating and never in a studio. When they get this realism, I guarantee there's nothing narcissistic about this. Let them remember me for the way they hated me. It will never matter to me. It was written for them to do so. Let them mock and scoff like I did, and the end result of their end game is the same end road. You'll see some of these bloggers change their earthly personality and they do things better for themselves, their viewers. They're trying to make a change somewhere in their jurisdiction, wheel communities. Stevens put that bill up, right? So that's a good persona to look at, where you might not see the gentleman somewhere going back and forth, because I would be the target. I'd be one of the targets. I can't speak for Cecil. The way he always went after me since I don't even know when. Yeah. Since that's not occurring, the gentleman is trying to do something better, if you pay attention. And the majority of the people, when I got drunk, they just to play on word games. It's smoking mirrors. They have nothing else. As long as they're defying you, they feel better about themselves. Doesn't matter to me. Feel better about yourself. Just watch the drunken sticker over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like I go to Avatar, over and over and over and over and over. I've seen Wonk at least 4 times, over and over and over and over and over. Go do the same. Now do the same. Definition of insanity. Repeating the same behavior, expecting some kind of different result from Tam Tam. Yeah. Own it. I got it. Worked it. Lived it. Books, music, and movies. And some of them adore this. Some adore books. They show it. It's pretty cool. And they give you an audience. They don't need me. Like that other lady needs to make fun of me now. That doesn't make her viewers appreciate her. Her respect. They don't know. They don't have the lawyers that collected that data, what she's done. They don't know. She knows. But they don't have that. They don't know what this woman's done. Some internet people do. But I'm the one that took their Twitter down. I'm the one that took Savage's Twitter down. Like, whatever. You want to keep on, I take it. You know, like that other individual female, put 2 strikes on my channel. I'm not worried about that. The channels, if it's terminated and you got a channel, that's not what kind of crap do they use on validating? No, you have a YouTube channel. It's a whole other Gmail. It's an entirely new perspective of the internet. It has nothing to do with a terminated channel. If your channel's terminated and you got another channel, it's a whole other Gmail. It's a whole other persona. It's different subscribers. It has nothing to do with being the same person. That's literary content. That's a thought that doesn't work in my favor. So don't hate them. Let them hate you. Let them show you who they are. When you're not bothering them, you'll see the bullies. They've always been there. I had to have the guys' records. It took me a while to do much today. I didn't have none of them. So they have channels to show how much integrity, character, respect, love, appreciation, kindness, Galatians 5, fruits of the spirits, to do exactly what I did. No excuses. To fix the little channel thingy and unlist it. Look at the cameras, PC, iPad, SmilePad, iPad, this is Chromebook, Android, whatever you got. You're teaching because you have this. No paper, no pens needed. What you believe. No backup, no cliff notes. And teach the message of your faith to us. Vlog it when you can see it, discern it. Listen as they teach you their word, not a bunch of shuffled paper. Well, maybe I got this written down somewhere. It's got to be on the internet. You don't need the internet. You need this. Whatever yours is, you have one. There's a book somewhere validating their faith. And sit back with all the pride they have inside as they bedazzle you and seduce you, Thessalonica, in their seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, and we'll be happy to discern. Then they finish looking in their camera. That's what these are for. Everywhere we go. If they steal your car, you're going to hope that there's a camera to catch the nonsense. If some child is abducted, you're going to want this. Cameras, not in imaginary creations, or perhaps some imaginary studio on some kind of platform. Make that count. You can teach about platform, get in a studio room, claim it's creation. It's not. You didn't create your faith. I don't care about what God you serve or what God you don't serve. You didn't create it. Tell us why these 3 things about studios and dead burn ridiculous creations. How do you do it? We'd like to learn. I'm a learner. I want to learn how you can create. And they can take a little bit brief 5 minutes and tell us how their studio and how they adore a platform from the comfort of their home, such as I, and then let them grab their book. They have a Quran, an Antioch, Syria, Nestle's text, scroll, theological seminary book, backup catechism, ordinum. They can use the ordinum if they're Amish. They're allowed to attach that to the faith. That would be 2. If they have the Catholic nature of the Vatican, they're absolutely allowed to bring their catechism and teach me what I don't know about God. They claim it. They ask him for assistance. They ask for prayers. So wouldn't you surmise to say that it's about time they're out of excuses to explain theirs? If they didn't cut down this cherry tree, we wouldn't have to put this on their plate because they can't eat it. Their plate's broke. That's a fact. They're out of excuses to ever entertain me. And that's what they should. Not maybe so, hope so, a know so. Salvation. Let us know every pertinent detail, every chapter, every verse, the number of the catechism, where your testimony is. If it's Christ, it should be less than 5 minutes. Your testimony is too dead. your testimony unto salvation. That should be the intro, not music. Not pictures of us, you, me, a dog, a building, gas station, a quick trip, the immaculate studio, the platform, the creation. None of that should be the intro. The intro should be your testimony of your faith. Factual. By clicking the live stream, they all have the ability. All. Not a few. Okay? Then when they're done, in their camera, that is actually able to be seen, and to talk in, and to look in, and press up, press down, be you, it doesn't matter at all. And have the power of your faith flow through you to teach it. If it takes you a series of a week, a couple of months, there is no excuses. This is why I admonish them. Get thee behind me. I don't know you. Click it, fix it, vlog it, realistically. Whatever the copy is, let us see it, open it up, hold it. Don't have any papers and notebooks and pens. You don't need that with your faith. It's here. A lot of people say, this is written on the heart. The heart's a cardio muscle. That means here and bodily, not the cardio muscle pumping. That's just nonsense of a fat chair for Valentine's Day. The word of God should be written on your heart. Well, the only way to do it is here. Let it flow like the river of Euphrates. Live stream, step number 1, look at your channel. So can I go live by myself like Tammy did for Jesus? C. Number 2, unlist it, vlog it, visually, not a bubble. That's what God sees in your deity. Tell us, explain, by yourself. There is no excuse. There is no backup. God hath not given us the spirit of fear. And then when you're finished, 6 hours, 1 hour, series 1 through 13, upload it and let us learn. That's when you admonish them. Because they will never, ever be able, first of all, to do it. Nor do they know even how to do it. Because our God is undefined. That will be factual. They're out of excuses. This is not important to them, only the negative side of the dark side of the moon. They'll never do it. Once you get to this level of discernment, they admonish. You don't need them. They're not of you. They're not even of the God they claim. It took them, I don't know how many years to figure out how to do it. Just name and claim God. It's work-based faith salvationist. It is sinlessly perfect therein. It is anything but their sins. It is watered down sin nature. And all that is true. They won't do it. This is when you need to admonish them. Out of there. Gone. Nothing. They need them. They need you. Don't need them. No. Enough time's gone by to say, you go right ahead and do who you want to do, but you don't serve Jesus Christ. You're out. Yeah, it's easy to say, I serve God. What are you talking about? I don't know how to teach it. That's the answer. That's reality. I believe in prayer, and I'm a pretty good person. I hang around pretty good people. I do pretty good works. I know the Bible a little bit. I open it up here or there to collect dust, but you mean to tell me to click my live stream and show my identity in a cinematography world on a non-platform with no studio, never creating? I can't do that. It's the only answer. It's the only logical conclusion in realism. They cannot. They will not. And you will see it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. That is a debate they never will take. The panel, I mean, that's stupid. That's garbage. That's dumb. There ain't nothing to discern. There is no debate. Ain't got nothing. You can't see their biblical thoughts. They just say God. God is love, God. But they never read it. They never teach it. They're spitballing to the Father. And that's all I have for them. And thank you for tuning in again. This is the go-to chapter and verse for where the world is, okay? Our apostle to the Gentile of grace, chosen by Jesus Christ himself. The most wretched sinner in here is Saul, chosen by Christ. In the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1, and verse 7. And we read, for God hath not, there's no middle metronome here, not, realism. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, period. God hath not given us the spirit of fear. End of story. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Remember 2020? I didn't have it. But a power, not narcissism. Power from him to show the world you're not ashamed. And of love. With love comes correction, error, rebuke, sharp. Do you get it to your kids or did you let them run in the road today? The frivolous nonsense of God is love is unbelievable. There are two judgments. When you love your child, you're not going to let it run within cars or in Highway 18. You love them enough to scold, to rebuke sharply. You are supposed to be his children. In humility. There's no pride. I'm not talking about sexuality. There's no pride. There's no narcissistic aspect of the power of Christ. They don't know him. That is all the call for discernment they get. End of a sound mind. BS of psychology. DSMs. And more. He's giving you no spirit of fear, ladies. You have fear of him, of who you are, what you've done. Your lack of repentance, serving the God of this age. So, the only classification definition they need in the card catalog library, even if you're part of the Trilateral Commission. If you are the runner right now on the windshield wiper of the 120 acres of Rome surrounded by water in the Vatican, speak up. No spirit of fear. Okay? Don't ever do it. They can't. But that is our challenge, and then you admonish. They don't got to video anything else. They take a little bit of load off and make something of biblical correction of them. You don't teach until you're sanctified enough to spread the gospel correctly. When there's no material there, it's just, well, you know God. Well, a car can be your God. Money, dogs, pets, clothes, houses, jobs, friends, spouses, children. No spirit of fear. Click your live. Fix it. 3. Camera. Show it. Hold the faith book. Teach from the book. Now I'm scrolling over here, the book of your faith. Unlist it. Put it up as an individual walker of your God, of your faith, of your deity. You're out of excuses. Let them go. Cut them loose. Let them run. As Revelation says, watch them run, watch them hide, shuck, and jive against being ashamed of their God. That's power of the mind. That is not narcissism. That's God-given truth of Christ, a sound power with no fear of mind. You spread that gospel along better and see which one does. You never will. Ever. Having people on the backup plan like chat agree with me. No, they're not going to be there before the judgment. Any deity. I don't care what their deity is. If it's pantheism, get out there. Pocahontas was not into pantheism. Pocahontas was classified Christian. If it's Wicca, Luciferian, there's difference. One of them's not religion. Buddha, Hindu, emojis. Tell us your faith. You must have a camera. That's reality. It's working. That's reality. You have a YouTube channel that can go live by yourself. That's reality. You have an unlist button on your YouTube channel. That's reality. Your identity around you is to be seen. God sees you when you ask him to work for you. You pray to something. So prove you're not ashamed of your gospel of faith. They'll never do it. Ever. They can't. They're lost. I've done my job with them. As instructed and as it was written. Yes. Watch these people lose. Maybe they'll do it to test their own faith and never upload it. Then when they're talking to the God, spreading their faith alone, nobody's there. Because there won't be other judgments of my faith. They're alone. You're deceased. You're at judgment. Speak your own judgment against you, not another. Sanctify yourself. Try it. And see how sanctified you are. How strong you really are in your faith of the God that you want to work for you. I don't ask God for nothing. I don't deserve anything. I owe him everything. I don't deserve anything. I owe him everything. He don't need me. I need him. So these wonderful, gossiping women of all kindreds, all places, all different relationships can bullet point one, look at their YouTube channel and say, I have enough subscribers to go live. I myself, title it, get that book out of your deity, teach it with something called this by never steering clear of it, have embarrassment and or fear. When you're done, unlist it, upload it, so we can discern. That's fair. I don't have to, we know. I don't gotta do it, we know. I don't have to do that, I know. I'll stick to it to these double-minded people. They're out of excuses. So when they're running their fly-ho, they ain't getting Tammy no more. Ever. Watch them need Tammy. Watch them need Tammy. And when I click my live streams on, whenever I do, and the this, and the they, and the them will never, ever be them again. It will be broad. It will be general. It'll be the World Wide Web. It'll be Tammy Lynn Morrison alone, as I always was. I aged. They aged. I have full-fledged sanctification, and they know it. They're trying to hurt it. I don't have the fear they have. I stuck around like I was supposed to. And bumped heads with Galatians 5 over and over and over and over and worthy of death. God owes me nothing. I owe him everything. Everything. Praise be his name. You take care of yourselves and each other now. Your weather, your state, your country. And remember, God loves us all. He doesn't love sin. We're all sinners. We're all going to die. So what are you afraid of tonight? Who are you afraid of? And why? Why? Give it to him. Remember the chapter and verse of all your burdens. Give them to him. Man can't do it. Okay? Yet again, the ones I've spoken upon, that's the end result of their library. They have canceled their application with Tubi, Pluto, Max, Netflix, Prime, Amazon. All the apps you can think of, they're out of the application of Tammy Lynn Morrison's art. They're out. Take care of yourselves. There's more to teach and more to do to other people, and not to them and the they, as they flatter themselves. See if the women take the challenge. See if they take it. Don't you want to know? They're so bold about mine. They sharply rebuke mine. They're sounding speech about mine, right? Test it. Prove it. They cannot. We'll see. You take care of yourself. Later, dude. Don't be a wing nut.
That was a good one there.
Which one? Texas?